Welcome to the What's Going On podcast.
What's going on?
Please note that the views and opinions expressed in this podcast are those of the host and guest and do not reflect those of our sponsors. This show is for informational and entertainment purposes only and should not be considered professional advice.
Take that.
Listener discretion is advised.
Pushing all this weight, say it's a workout. Later verse down, he laying in dirt now. Who let this curse in? I'm getting cursed out.
Yo, konnichiwa, this is your boy Ninja.
And this is HP Early Bird.
And you already know what's going on. And today we are talking about
Ice, man. We're talking about ice.
And we're not talking about ice baby or vanilla ice or ice cream. We're talking about ice.
The big bad wolves, man.
Yeah, man. It just seems like, okay, so I'm just going to jump right in, kid. All right. You already know.
Yeah.
You already know how I do. So I watched all the videos of ice of what's going on. And like I said, bro, you know, I tried to look at it in the perspective of an American, of maybe not being an American and how un-American people feel about this situation. And no matter how you look at it, it always boils down to the law, and how you got here and all these things, right? So first things first, the law. If you're here illegally, you're breaking the law. Right or wrong? Okay.
Right.
So if, for instance, right now I'm an illegal, not for real, but let's say I am, and you know, they ask me if I'm supposed to be here, or they ask me for papers and I don't present them, I should go to jail. I mean, that's the law, right? If you steal candy or you steal a car, you go to jail. That's the law. So why is this any different for people who are here illegally? Which I get. They come here to start a new life. I get all that. And I'm not saying that they don't deserve it, because my stepfather was, he came here. He came here legally, then his paperwork got messed up, and then he was here illegal. Long story short, he got his paperwork. He did the work. He got his papers. He got his green card. It took him a while, and a lot of my mom and hassle, but he got it, right? But you know, he had to work his ass off to do it. You know what I'm saying? And these other illegals are here stealing, killing, you know, just doing the most, and we're defending these kind of characters, which is crazy to me, because as I watch these videos of women, and I don't know why, it's always white women running out in the street screaming at officers, bro. Like, that shit's okay to do. Like, they're lucky they're not getting killed more. Like this one girl that got shot by the cop, I'm not gonna say she deserved that, but let's keep it real. If that chick was black, dude, that nigga would have not even had a chance to drive the car away. Okay? Let's keep it a beam. If that was any other color but that white girl with purple hair or pink hair, whatever the fuck color it was, that cop, that he would have not even been able to put his foot on the gas. He would have been out that window being choked out or probably beat already. All right? Let's keep it real. So what I'm trying to say is that I don't understand why these white folks are out here trying to defend criminals that they don't even know. Like, it blows my motherfucking mind to know that there are people out there doing rallies to stop ICE agents from picking up illegals. Now, on the flip side to that, I get it. Some of the ICE agents might be a little bit aggressive, might be picking up maybe the wrong people, maybe busting down the wrong doors, which is probably going to happen. I totally see that happening. I'm not saying I condone that, but I'm just saying, yeah, it might happen. They might get the wrong address. Maybe one of the illegals lied on a paperwork or something, or they had the wrong whatever. Because most of the time, these motherfuckers are lying anyway, so they might have a fake address and a fake name at a fake apartment. But what I'm saying is, I don't think ICE agents are just out here kidnapping people and sending them off to a wild country. You know what I'm saying? I really don't think that's what's happening. I think what's happening is that they're shifting the focus on this, because this is the big topic. Remember what I said a couple years ago? Every couple years, they have to shift the attention to something more negative, and this is it. Remember a couple years ago was the George Floyd shit. Then after that, it was, coronavirus. And after that, it was, Diddy. They're always shifting to make things. I'm telling you, dog. I just want to know why white women are out here defending people they don't know. I would love to see these people. You know what they should do? Instead of arresting these people, they should take the illegals and put them in these people's houses and let them live there. Take 5, 6 of these fucking Venezuelan or whoever the fuck, gang members or bums or whatever the fuck they want to be. Take 5 of them and put them in your house and leave them there. Let them eat your food, hang around your daughter, and see if you're gonna let them eat your food and rape your kids. Just put them in your house since you care about them so much. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy.
I see what you're saying. Okay. So I think where we are it's always a clash of morality versus the law, right? So I think in this situation is your morals versus the law. So I don't think that people should interfere with the law when the law is doing their job. I don't think you should do that. Right?
No, I don't think so either. Absolutely
so
right.
So when you see ICE in the streets and they operating, trying to detain somebody or whatever, I understand looking at that hurts. I understand that these people are working people. Like they might they're not bad people, right? They're not bad people. They have a job. They're your neighbor. Y'all became friends. They're productive members of the community, but they are here illegally. And when they're targeted because of their illegal status, I mean, they know the risk. They know what's up. You know what I mean? So it's the law. So you cannot interfere with the law. I agree with that. But I do think just because it's the law doesn't make it right. Because at once upon a time, it was illegal for Black people to be able to read. It's not right, but it is the law. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So in this situation, it's not right, but it is the law. So when you interfere with what's going on, you are breaking the law. So I think people should be conscious of that. So I'm looking at all of this stuff and it's like, man, this is terrible. This is wrong. It shouldn't happen. Because because what it looks like, man, it looks like you're terrorizing American citizens. Like this looks like martial law. That's what this looks like. And I feel like the next step is exactly that, martial law. So another thing about ICE is that people are like, depending on who you think is right and wrong in these situations, people try to throw politics in that, right?
Always.
So if you think that ICE is wrong, or you're liberal, and we're gonna tear you apart. And if you think that the woman is wrong, then you're Democrat. I mean, or you're a Republican, and yada yada yada. And it's like, bro, why can't you just be a decent human being who just witnessed a bad interaction between two human beings? Like, why do we have to make this thing political?
Yeah.
And I feel like that's why Charlie Kirk got shot. Is the political climate in America is extremely hot and sensitive right now. It's like you can't even make a decision. Like you can't, like if you witness someone lose their life and you say that was wrong. Oh, you're a liberal. Like, come on, man. Like, I'm not. You're a human being watching another human being lose their life, and then they say, "Hey, can we administer first aid?" They say no. So you shoot her, and then they ask if they can do first aid, and you say no. That's heartless.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
all like these labels and all of this stuff, bro, is really tearing America apart right now, and we really need to just I think everybody just need to take a deep breath, chill, and just look at the humanity in each other, because this is wild. Like this is extremely crazy, and I don't like talking politics, man. I really don't, because of this, stuff like this. But the video of the woman, I forget her name. Well, what was the lady name? Is it good? Something good?
Yeah,
I forget. But
I watched the video mad times.
I watched the video,
Mhm.
and from what I saw, she had her head turned to the left, looking out her driver window, because there was an ICE agent on the driver's side of her car talking to her. So her head was turned to the left, and I think he was telling her to move the car. So when she I guess when the car moved, now she turns her head and there's an ICE agent in front of the car, because he was making his way around or whatever. I don't know. But by the time he got to where he was, she take her foot off the gas. The car is moving and is moving towards him. He just take out his gun and started shooting. That's what I saw. I didn't see her trying to use the vehicle as a weapon, as they say it is.
I watched two different videos. It was a video that the officer was recording, and there was another video of somebody else recording.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a video where you can hear her girlfriend was outside the car trying to get in.
Mm-hmm.
And the door was locked, and you hear the ICE guys telling her, "Hey, stop the vehicle, get out of the vehicle," or some shit like that. And the other girl said, "Just go."
Mm-hmm.
She told her, "Just go," and then
Mhm.
that's when you hear the car rev and then pop. So I like I said, I don't, from watching the videos a bunch of times and just trying to get like the whole headache like out the way and just analyze it a little bit. The ICE agent was telling her, "Yo, chill," kind of, and she's just like saying wild shit. Bro, just by the way she was acting, you can tell she was already like on her, like, "Yo, I don't give a fuck what y'all niggas tell me," shit. Like, she was gonna do whatever she wanted. And I think this is where, you know, white privilege comes into play. You know what I'm saying? Because
Right.
she felt like she could do whatever she want because she's white in the car, and you ain't shit. You ain't shit with the gun, and y'all ain't gonna do shit. And that's what happened. But my thing is that from what I've read and I understand, she drove there like 2 hours away. She don't even live in that area. She went there to just be annoying and protest. Like, you gotta be, and if this is true, this is just me speaking out of my, just me speaking just out of my brain. Like, just, if you drive it, bro, if I hear, for example, there's a protest about ICE, or if I heard that ICE is about to raid Chick-fil-A, right? And take all the niggas out the back, I'm not driving to Chick-fil-A in my car and leave my family and go protest for a bunch of niggas I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm not doing that, bro. Not in this day and age. I know people be like, "Well, you're the problem then." Well, then I'm the fucking problem. But guess what? I'm sitting here comfortably in my home, not shot. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not going to Chick-fil-A to protest for a bunch of people who are here illegally. I'm sorry. Now let's say,
I feel you, and I respect that, But in order for us to enjoy the things that we enjoy today, like sacrifices had to be made, right?
Yeah, no, I get all that. I and that's where I was gonna go next.
Mhm.
I get that, and I'm not trying to say I won't protest for something, but like Lupe said, bro,
Mhm.
you protest to go to jail and get a record to protest. Like, how did that work out for you? He's like, there gotta be another way to protest not going to jail, bro. Like, it doesn't make sense for you to protest and go to jail or get shot or because you did nothing worked. None of that shit worked out for you. So what I'm trying to say is, I would like, if I'm gonna protest something, I'm not gonna stand outside in front of a bunch of ICE agents hoping that one of them shoot me where I can get a lawsuit. Because at the end of the day, that's what these niggas is probably trying to do. Like, yo, I'm gonna go out there and get beat by a cop and get a lawsuit. And now you,
I don't know, but
bro, nigga, trust me. 80% of that shit is like, yo, I'm gonna go out here and protest and get a lawsuit. The other 20 is like, I care a little bit. But look at all right. So now this is a vibe. Now this is a thing. It's like, I'm gonna go out here and protest ICE agents, get my ass whooped, and put it on social media to get 1 million views. The nigga just the other day got punched or hit by an ICE agent's club or some shit in his eye, or something like a rubber bullet or something hit him in the face, lost his eye. Now he's talking about, I'm protesting for the ICE agents and all the immigrants that are here, but now I'm gonna sue because I got shot in the eye, bro. Why is it you only seeing these folks that are U.S. citizens protesting? Let the immigrant niggas come out here and protest by going and get their motherfucking green card, coming back here and protesting for the rest of their immigrant buddies. Do that. I don't understand why you seeing white folks out here protesting for people they don't even like. Because as soon as they do something bad, they the first one to call you, hey, fucking bum ass spick nigga bitch. Like, bro, this shit crazy. I don't understand what is going on, dog.
It's complicated and it's complex, but you need unity amongst the people to make a change.
Yeah, but at what cost, bro? Like, you literally out here, like, dude, I'm pretty sure that lady had kids. I'm almost certain she had kids, bro. And you drive an hour, 2 hours. I don't care if it was 30 minutes to go do some dangerous shit. Don't do that. Instead of doing that, go vote for the next nigga who's gonna let all these immigrant people stay here. Go do that. You driving your Suburban or whatever she drove all the way 30, 40, 50 minutes, an hour to go protest and try to run ICE agents or block them from doing their jobs. That's insane. These are the same people who, why don't you go fight drug dealers on the street? Do that. Go like, you understand? Like,
I see what you're saying.
We're not putting priorities in place. Like, you worried about, all right, and like I said, it's nothing against the immigrant people or the people who are illegally. I understand they're working. I'm pretty sure I bumped into a bunch of illegals. I'm almost 100% sure that don't belong here, but they work and they do great work. Yes, they do. But like you said, the law is the law. And do I agree with it? No. It'd be cool if like the cool niggas can stay, and then these bum ass niggas that harass people can go. But like, how you balance that out? I can't be like, oh, you a good person, you look like a piece of shit. You can't come in.
That's where the issue comes in, and that's where the protesters come in, and that's where people are feeling like they need to step up and help. Because I don't know if you heard the story, but they said the ICE agents went to, hold on, because this is I'm goofy. I'm too goofy for this shit. They said ICE agents went to a Mexican restaurant, right, and ate lunch or dinner or whatever, and then they sat and waited until the Mexicans closed the restaurant and followed them home so that they can arrest them, bro.
Is that real? Come on, dog. Is that serious? Is that a real?
I don't know. I don't know.
That sounds too finesse, bro. I like. Don't listen. Don't get me wrong, nigga.
But
I've met people who would do shit like that. Like, talk about, yo, let's go eat at this Mexican restaurant, then arrest everybody. How dope would that be? But I don't think that's how that works, though.
Okay, listen. I did see a video where ICE agents went to a Mexican restaurant and there was this girl going off on those ICE agents. So maybe after that they could have done it. I don't know.
Because
maybe I don't know. But
I mean, listen, if that was the case, I doubt it. I almost doubt that they can go eat there and then talk about, yo, we're about to
rotate everybody in this
bitch. Yeah, like I don't think that's how that works. I'm pretty sure
they got immunity, bro. Wow.
So about, yo, let me find out this queso's dry, my nigga, and watch it an hour. Your ass is grass, bro. Let this fucking queso be fucking. If this queso is room temperature and dry on my chip, nigga, that's your ass. You better call Poppy in Mexico and let that nigga know you on the flight next month.
Man, that's funny, man. Oh my goodness. But my thing is, like, how are you choosing your targets? Like, who, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it might help if you release a profile on these individuals that you're targeting, so that the public can kind of see what's going on. You know what I mean? Because if not, then it's just a bunch of civil unrest. It's like it's chaotic, man.
But that's the thing, bro. Like, even if they did release it, people don't care. People, like I said earlier, people just want to be involved in something negative so they can be on TV, on social media, on a lawsuit, bro. That, to me, that's all it boils down to. Because all right, if you go back to Obama days, ICE agents were still out here pulling stings, bro.
Okay, so
if you go back to Bill Clinton days, what's all right, and that's what's so different. Everybody is fucking recording it, dog. In Obama time, yeah, we had cell phones, but not everybody had not everybody was able to record these things because everybody wasn't so privy to it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like it is now.
Right.
You know, cell phones, you really think about it, cell phone and recording on a cell phone is relatively new. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, we've had it for a couple of years.
Going live and all that stuff, it really is.
But going live is that's relatively new, where you can actually be on a stream for days. You know what I'm saying? Before, you couldn't do shit like that. Like, there wasn't no Twitch. There wasn't no heavy, like, YouTube didn't even have a streaming button yet. You know what I'm saying? There was no go live. It was 30-second videos. That was it. So now when you have streaming and you're privy to all these different platforms, and you can stream on different phones and GoPros and drone, like, everything goes live. So now you're witnessing it in live. That's the first thing you do when you get to a protest, is you start recording. You don't set up, like, you know, like, you're not. No, the first thing you do is whip out your cell phone, stick it to your shoulder, put your GoPro, put on your Insta360 on your head, so you can get, bro, niggas be having like 4 different cameras on their body just waiting to get their ass whooped so they can record it, put it on live, and blame the city and sue them and all the things. Bro, I'm telling you, dog, this is the problem. Because, like I said, Obama administrative was kicking niggas out for days. They had a whole boot camp where they were locking niggas up, and they talked about it for maybe like 1 year, and then that was it. Obama gave out cell phones and everybody forgot about it. Bill Clinton, same thing. This nigga was locking niggas up all day. He was sending people back to their countries, closing the borders, tighten the border up, and guess what? They bitched him out, and then all of a sudden he got his dick sucked, and that was the biggest thing. Bro, I'm telling you, it's been happening, dog. It's just now you seeing it, and people want to be involved in it. Everybody wants to be some kind of fucking, I don't even want to say hero. They just want to be famous. They just want to be on TV. They just want to be caught in the moment and boom, that's it. I mean, it's ridiculous, dog. It is. Like sometimes I'll be like, yo, the way we contradict ourselves in this country is nuts. Like people are mad at Trump
Mm-hmm.
for doing this shit to Venezuela, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're calling him a dictator and blah blah blah. They're mad that this. They're mad that he kidnapped. They say they kidnapped, but if you ask me, he probably surrendered. But they're saying that he kidnapped this nigga. They're mad that he kidnapped a dictator. Meanwhile, they calling him a dictator, but they want him to release the dictator back to Venezuela, the same Venezuela that has all these thug guys running around selling all these drugs everywhere. Like, come on. Oh, he's doing it for the oil. Well, okay, but they're also doing it for the drugs too. You know what I mean? He's blowing up these ships in the middle of the ocean.
I think the issue comes in is that America is overextending itself. Like you all over here in Venezuela worry about them over there when we got our own problems over here.
Exactly, dog. And that's what I'm saying. Like, but it's like at what point do you all right, so for instance, he says he's doing it to get rid of fentanyl and the drugs, all right?
Mm-hmm.
They did a poll or study or whatever they do that drug overdoses are down like 20 something percent, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which is crazy because they said it hasn't been down ever because it's just been going up because of fentanyl. So now it's down since he's been blowing up these ships out in this. Like these niggas is playing target practice with these boats, these drug dealer boats on Mexico and coming from Venezuela. So is that a bad thing? Like I understand like people are looking for excuses why he's doing this. Like, oh, he just wants the oil. All right, fine. If that's the case, listen, if I'm helping get rid of drugs, you better damn right sure somebody gonna pay for this shit. I'm taking your motherfucking oil. I'm taking your drug money. So I like these missiles ain't free, nigga. Like somebody gotta pay for me blowing up 30 fucking cartons of drugs.
Okay, I agree with you, right? So I agree with you, but I think the issue is not what he's doing, but how he's doing it, right?
Yeah,
because the saying "absolute power corrupts absolutely" is like Trump is power hungry, bro. It's like
I see that. I mean, you could.
You can't say like anything about him. You can't say nothing you can't say anything bad about him, bro. Oh, he's coming for you. Like, dude, Jimmy Kimmel lost his show and then got it back because he was talking bad about Trump. I mean, and then Marjorie Taylor Greene, she ended up going against Trump one time, and then it just now she's out the way. I mean, anybody that says anything negative about this man or goes against him, he uses his power to crush them, bro. Like that is wrong. And the way, and I think a lot of people are looking at what he's doing as a good thing, but I feel like eventually he's going to become too powerful to stop, and then he's going to start doing things that you don't like, but now he's too powerful for you to stop. So now you're just kind of stuck. You see what I'm saying?
And like I said, I get that, and I can see why people feel that way, to be honest. But it's like, let's say he wasn't doing anything. Let's say this nigga was just sitting in office and he didn't do a damn thing about immigration. He didn't do a damn thing about work or the oil or gas prices. Let's just say all the shit he promised, he did like Obama or like anybody else who promises and don't deliver. Let's say he did all the things everybody else does and just fluffed your ass and blew air up that shit, right? For 4 more years. Would they still be mad? I mean, you would still have Venezuela those TD Trinidad Agua niggas, whatever, running New York City and Ohio and all these little places where like they don't have the power to get rid of these guys. You know, you would still have drugs coming across the border. You would still have Manhattan would probably turn into like a little Venezuela, a little Haiti by now. You know what I'm saying? Like, if that was the case, if that would happen, everybody would be looking at him like, yo, you ain't doing shit. You know what I'm saying? So now he's putting foot to ass, and is he doing it aggressively? Yeah, I think so. But to keep it all the way real, none of these countries, you know, became the countries they are without having to put foot to ass. Let's keep it a beam.
Agreed.
United States wasn't United States. It was the EU for Spain. They came out here, they put foot to ass to the Indians, and they took it over. Like, if that was the case, bro, we give everything back to the natives. Let's get back everything to the Native Americans and let's all get the fuck out of here. Give back Puerto Rico to the indigenous people, and then all the Puerto Ricans can get the fuck out of there because they don't belong there. Like, you understand what I'm saying? History had a way of painting this thing we call Earth. And nobody came out on top by not putting foot to ass.
I agree. But okay,
I'm not saying to go out there and take over countries and putting nukes anywhere. What I'm saying is that, yo, you got Venezuela, right? You got that was Cuba for a while. You have was it South Korea? You got China. You got all these places that do things aggressively, weird, and they move funny. And it to them it's normal. To us, it might be fucked up, but when we start cleaning up house, be like, yo, you Venezuela nigga, you fucking up. Be like, what's up? Like, you got all these drugs coming into my country. You got all these people coming into my country. You know, you better do something, or we're gonna do something. And I think that's what happened. We ended up doing something. People don't like it.
I agree with that, man. So okay, this is the issue, right?
Like, it's hard to say, yo, can you please stop punching me in the face? Can you please stop punching me in the face? Can you please stop punching me in the face?
I see your point.
I punch you back. I punch you in the face, and everybody like, yo, why you hit this nigga, man? That is exactly what's going on here.
No.
Like, how many times does the United States have to keep getting punched by it?
Bro,
I mean, I'm not just saying it's Venezuela.
I like
I'm talking
your
about
analogy.
Israel. I'm talking about Israel. You know, all these fucking countries are punching us in the face, and we're just sitting here.
I like your analogy. That was a really good one. But the issue is, number one, so let's say, like, saying somebody keep punching you in your face. The person that's punching you in your face, number one, is not the same size as you or age as you. It's like you've been slapped in the face by some little kid. It's like, you know what I'm saying? So now you ball your fist up and it's like, okay, excuse me here. It's like Ray Rice hit this girl in the elevator. You know what I mean? Like, you didn't have to hit her with that much force, bro. You know what I'm saying?
But okay, and I get that. But like I say before, and I say it again, like, yo, everybody and everything has a breaking point, dog. A person, an animal, a dam,
yes,
your bathtub, you know, your pool, like, everything has a breaking point, my boy. Like, I've seen the strongest things break. I've seen the weakest things last long and then break. What I'm trying to say is just something got to give. Is what I'm saying.
Okay.
When you're getting disrespected all the time by it, bro, it could be your mom. You could be out, your girl say some wild shit to you, you let it go. Your mom say, because his mom dukes, you let it go. Your dad is pops, you let it go. But that nigga in the corner store say something, I'm fucking him up, dog, because I'm over this shit. So everything, mom, dad, your wife, the nigga at work, but the nigga in the corner store, I don't know that nigga. And he say some wild shit to me. He getting the beats today. He getting all the fucking shit I've been holding on to, and I'm fucking him up. You know, like that's the kind of energy that we are on as a society. Is like who we slapping? I'm getting slapped from everywhere. I gotta hit I gotta do something.
I understand that, but I feel like the problem with Americans and Trump is that we haven't seen a president his style before. Now, I'm not even gonna say his way is right. I'm not gonna say his way is wrong. We just haven't seen it done this way, right? So there's rules and regulations in place before you make decisions. So like say, hey, we want to implement this, and this, and then you have to go through the proper channels to get these things approved. You don't just do it because you feel like you can,
right?
And I feel like that's the issue with Donald Trump. It's like, bro, you breaking all of the rules. Like you have to go through proper channels before you start making decisions and doing these things. But he's not. It's like he's skipping over everybody and everything, and he's just doing what he wants. So that is not the American way, and it's never been the American way, bro.
I mean, to be honest, what is the American way then? Like,
we vote on everything. You vote and you go through the proper channels, and then we vote collectively.
If that was the deal, wouldn't it be a bigger issue? Like, I'm pretty sure I get what you're saying, but I'm pretty sure somebody said, yeah, we could do that. We don't have to do that, but we could do that. You know, like, I know people are like, yo, Trump wants to be a dictator. Hey, look, how about this? How about he's going in Venezuela, taking out the big Venezuelan bad boy. Then when he's out of office, his ass will move to Venezuela and be a dictator over there. Maybe that's what he wants to do. I don't know. But all I'm saying is that, should he vote and do all the things? Yeah. But I think he knows that he is up against a government that at once was just poorly ran by whether it was Democrats or Republicans. I really don't give a fuck. But even when you try to do things the right way, to be honest with you, whether has that gotten any president? I mean, look at JFK. I heard, they say he was one of the best presidents. He was trying to do nice things, but they murked him. Anytime you try to do things the right way or you try to do the channels, you get murked. I mean, they tried to murk Donald Trump already a couple times. Like, so it's almost to the point like, yo, I'm not going to do this this way. I'm going to try doing it this way and see how this works. Because obviously when I try it this way, niggas is shooting at me, like literally, and I don't want to end up JFK'd, bro. Like Abraham Lincoln, same thing. They shot this nigga with BB gun and killed him. You know what I'm saying? Because there were no bullets yet. They fucking stuck a fucking gun with some gunpowder, lit that shit, and then popped him in the back of the fucking theater because he was trying to do something different too that some other white folks didn't like. So, needless to say, bro, it's bro, if he gets a bunch of cool shit done or that's not cool shit done, hey, you got to respectfully, like, just let the nigga run his course and he'll be gone. But now,
I feel like
if he did do some wild shit where he's like, yo, I'm gonna be the president for 10 years now, then now we gotta talk. You know what I'm saying? Then we got something else going on.
Not only that, but what happens when he runs out of targets, right? So let's say he accomplished his goal of purging all of the Venezuelans, right? Who's next?
Shit, Iran, isn't that what's going on?
No, because see, we're not overseas no more. The enemy is here now. The U.S. citizens are like the enemy is on U.S. soil now. Like that's pretty much what their agenda is. So once you purge the country of the Venezuelans, who's next? Like who we getting rid of next? Because there's always an enemy.
Yeah. Well,
so
I don't know.
What I'm saying is the who's next will be the people that look like you and me. That's what I'm trying to say.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. Where the fuck they gonna send us that we won't be all right? That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, if that's the if that's the case, my nigga, I will gladly get on a flight and go somewhere else, which I'm planning on doing anyway. But what I'm trying to say is if they told me today, hey Brownie, where you want to go? We pay for all your family to get the fuck out the United States. I'm like, yeah, right there, and send me there, nigga. Like, bro,
I know where your destination is, but what if you get to that destination and they do not welcome you with open arms? How would you feel?
Oh man, I would be heartbroken, but I will do what I have to, rightfully so, to be accepted into that culture. You know what I'm saying? But I'm definitely not going to Canada.
Never be your son.
Fuck around, I end up in a Buddhist monk thing eating outside until one of them niggas train me and I become like Avatar or something. But but nah, bro. Like seriously, I get all that you're saying, dog. Like like for real. But I just don't think with all the history the United States has in just all the negative blood, dirty governmental shit we've been through, I really think this right here was going on right now where Trump is like cleaning up shop and getting certain things out the way. I mean, if in a couple years, right, let's say after he's gone, right, somebody comes in and they change policies or they stop icing niggas out or whatever, right, and there's no more ice babies picking up other people, but like they do a poll and they say, yo, Trump's been out of office, let's say 2-3 years or 10 years, whatever. We noticed this neighborhood was really dangerous before. Now it's there's no more whatever gangs here, Venezuelans or Mexican cartels, or it's safe. Who do you give the props to then? Like, was that a Trump thing or was that the guy who's here now? Is it safer because he got rid of all, like, would we be saying something different when he's gone and be like, man, maybe Trump was on to something here? Or maybe, maybe it doesn't change anything. Maybe the neighborhood turns to shit all over again. Or, you can't be mad at for him trying to fix a mess. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he's going about it the wrong way.
Yeah.
I'm not saying, go down kicking everybody's doors and all this shit, bro.
That's exactly what he's doing, though.
Yeah, and like I said, I don't agree with everything that's going on. I'm not saying I do, but to a certain extent, man, you gotta, at what point do we be like, yo, none of this shit we've been doing for the last, I don't know, 4 or 5 presidencies has been working. So what do we do now? Well, let's try this shit. All right, a bunch of fucking ICE agents in a van.
How do you keep people
knocking
out of
down
the country,
ice cream doors?
Like, okay, so let's say, okay, Trump's method. Like, I feel like no matter who you are, what president you are, and what method you use, trying to keep people out of this country is just a problem you're going to have.
Yeah, of course. I mean,
I don't like.
All right,
okay,
so
it's like I don't think ICE can treat the you can't treat them so bad that they're going to start to spread the word. Hey, don't go to America illegally because man, they're going to treat you really bad over there. That's like the only way it'll work. But
right,
whatever life those people are living over there, they willing to take every single risk to come here.
Yeah, and they already know that the risk is worth it because when they get here, they get fucking food stamps, they get fucking jobs that nobody else can get because they're taking the below minimum wage at some point. They're taking streets away, housing away, they become drug dealers. So yeah, there's ample opportunity here because we let all this scumbag shit go unnoticed. I can't fly to Japan and become a massive drug dealer for 2 reasons. One, they don't even gangs out there don't even accept your ass because you're not Japanese, my nigga. So you're not even getting into this world.
Mm-hmm.
And two, they not. The government ain't gonna let me even step foot into a store and like go buy drugs and buy guns. Like it's not even a thing. You know what I'm saying? So it's not happening. Australia, all these places, like it's not happening. So what I'm trying to say is that
that would be our way of life, then, wouldn't it? Like our way of life says we can sell anything to anybody at any time. So that would be more of an American
pretty
thing.
Much. They got it. I mean, possibly. I will let you know when I start moving across country. I will let you know how shit plays out in other countries, though. Because the United States cannot be the only country where we think we're the greatest, bro. That like you're absolutely fucking insane if you think the United States is the greatest country on the fucking earth.
Mm-hmm.
No. China thinks they're the greatest country on earth because they're fucking probably suppressed and doing all the things. But they're okay with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. When I go to China, I'll find out. But like I said, bro, I just don't think from watching a lot of people who lived in the States and moved out of country, a lot of them say that the United States ain't it, bro. You know what I'm saying? We could sit here and huff and puff like a big bad wolf that we think we are, but we ain't blowing no bricks down, bro. We're not. We just, yeah, military might be there and all that shit or whatever, but like just the logistics of living, you know, day to day, like real people do. I mean, the United States is not it, bro. And the shit is that the only reason why people come to the United States because it's so easy to come in. Why any other country you talk about, it's not that easy to go and be like, yo, I'm gonna fucking kill it out here. They're gonna be like, nigga, no, you not. You got 60 days. Get married to one of these bitches or get the fuck out. You're not staying here. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you can come out here, you can get a green card, you can do all the things, but nigga, we watching you, bro. You think I could go to China and tell the nigga in China, go fuck yourself? I don't want nothing. No, nigga, I go to jail. Russia, you can't do shit like that. And then they be like, oh, it's a dictatorship. Okay. But we live out here and look how we live. Like criminals run shit out here, you know? Like you either let the government dictators run you or you let criminals run you, and then you have no. So you got to pick and choose your battle, bro.
I agree with that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree with that.
I don't know, dude. From all the people I've talked to online and I've lived in, and I talked to this one couple that live in Thailand. I talked to this one girl and the guy that live in Japan. I talked to this other, I've been really networking outside United States, like heavy. Like I got a bunch of people that I talk to like a lot, and I asked them questions about traveling and moving because I was thinking about going out there and doing things and setting up different things. And they all say the same thing, bro. Literally. They all say, yo, I moved, and I always ask them, I'm like, well, what was the reason why you moved like abroad? Like, well, what's up? And they always say the same shit. Like, yo, I just got tired of the United States, bro. The one girl I talked to, she lived in Texas for mad long. She moved out to Japan. Well, her husband is Japanese, and her husband is mad cool. Like, they like I talk to them, and they just live it. They live in their lives in Japan, bro. And they're like they moved out because like Texas was too expensive. The crime was getting crazy, bro. She's like, yo, I walk around at 4:00 in the morning out here, and I'm not tripping. Like I'm not scared. Like, yeah, of course, sometimes you might run into a creepy person, but like they don't do nothing. They don't bother you. They're not harassing you. They're not trying to fucking rape you. The couple I talked to in Thailand, I was like, yo, why y'all moved out there? They were living in Atlanta. They were from Atlanta. They're living in Thailand almost 2 years. They moved out there because Atlanta's rent was going through the roof. And they said they got tired of their car getting broken into and all these things. And they sold everything, moved to Bangkok, Thailand. Nigga. And they pay a quarter what they're paying, and they got a big ass house and all the things. And they said they don't worry about anything. They work from home now and they do YouTube videos, bro.
Damn.
She was the one that hooked me
Nice.
up with the real estate lady in Bangkok because I was thinking about going out there, and I'm actually going to go out there. I just don't know when, but it's gonna happen. But when I do, it's just gonna be me and Jess, no kids, because we want to go out there. We're gonna make some big moves. But bro, I'm telling you, dog, it's not. United States is not it. You need to think outside that box, bro. If everybody can travel outside the United States, maybe the United States would be a better place to live. Because then you get to, I think our culture is very, like it's super negative, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like we everything is guns and fighting and taking and hours, and we're the best, and anything I learned from that kind of energy, we're the best. I'm the best, and all this cocky shit, like, and my gun is my best friend. Like this shit's kind of corny after a while. And, like, you start to realize, like, yo, like you don't need these things in other countries because they don't praise these laws because they don't even exist. You know what I mean? Like, if you go and tell somebody, yo, they're taking our guns tomorrow, yo, people will go crazy.
Oh yeah,
they go crazy. In other countries, they don't have an amendment like that. You know what I mean? So there's no need to go crazy because that don't exist, bro. Like you said earlier, some of these laws were created, like you said, well, black people was illegal to read. A lot of these laws with guns were created to keep motherfuckers at ease. Like, yo, we got loose black folks out here, we gonna need guns. You know what I mean? We got loose colored folks out here, we need guns. Well, these laws were meant not for us, bro. I promise you. And these laws don't exist in other places, and they don't have these issues, bro. It's mass school shootings. Bro, you could look up any other country in the world, school shootings do not exist. Bro, back in the 80s, nigga, you know what the only thing we worried about was a motherfucking a fire drill in school, dog. And maybe a tornado or hurricane or wind warning.
Yeah, I remember
where you stand between the fucking beams of the door. 12 niggas trying to stand under the beam of the door. Like, who's if a tornado blow through here, who's saving it? Like, but that was the only thing we worried about as kids, bro. Now, bro, I get nervous every time we come back from a holiday vacation. I'm scared to send my kid to school on the first and the last day of these things because these is one of these motherfucking weirdo kids want to go shoot up everything during holidays and right before vacation or right after vacation or right before school starts or right before school ends. I don't send my kids to the first day of school and I don't send them to the last day of school. Sometimes when my kids stay home, I look for any excuse to leave my kid home because I feel like the one day he stays home is one day more he's safe with me. That's sad. That is a problem. That is an issue I think America should address. Not worried about some stupid, I'm saying this respectfully, some stupid lady in a fucking minivan trying to run over an ICE agent because she feels like she has to play a part to help immigrants save themselves. No. Why don't you get in that same van, drive up to your school, and stand out that bitch all day and make sure a wild ass little white boy don't come and shoot the motherfucker up? Serve your time doing that. You understand what I'm saying? Like, we are focused on the things that are not important. Respectfully, I don't give a fuck about any of these immigrant niggas getting deported. I'm gonna be a beam with you. I don't care. Yeah, they might serve me good food, but he's here legally, not my problem. I will help if I did some voting or maybe I vote, whatever, some new laws, help immigrants get papers better, faster, whatever. Yeah, I'll vote for that. But I'm not driving my car to go. I'm not doing that. Now, if you told me, yo, bro, they got a rally coming up and we need to be there. It's for school shootings. They want to pass a law. Nigga, I'm there. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm there because now you're talking my language. My kid is more important than any of these immigrant niggas. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. More important than that dumbass lady that's sat in the car and drove on an ICE nigga's foot. And my son's life is more important than George Floyd's. Like, I don't give a fuck about these people who did their own actions. These were their problems. My kid goes to school and I have to worry about somebody shooting at him. So you tell me what's more important, though. The kids are more important. I don't give a fuck about any of these other bitch ass niggas, bro. None of these topics make me sad in the least, bro. It could be a Puerto Rican nigga died tomorrow. And what did he do? Oh, he was out here running over cops. Okay. I'm not gonna go grab a Puerto Rican flag and run outside and be like, blah, 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 blah. Nope. The nigga should have not been there. Why is he there? He had no reason being there, bro. Just my perspective. But I'm just saying, like, we have way more important shit. We got kids dying every day from drug overdoses, school shootings, depression. We got doctors giving our kids medicine to turning their dicks into pussies. We got doctors giving our daughters medicine to grow dicks. Like, that is a problem.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That's an issue we need to be talking about. But nobody's talking about that. We're worried about some lady in a car getting shot by an ICE agent trying to save illegals. That is the top news. Tell me why. I don't give a fuck. Respectfully, I don't give a fuck. You send your kid to school and worry about your kid getting shot and get that pit. Bro, listen, real talk, and then we can cut this shit off. This is just me on my rant now. Last week, Jaden's school was on lockdown 2 times in 1 week for a bomb threat and some other bullshit. Damn. You know, the pit of my stomach, my nigga, hurt because, one, I can't do anything. If I roll over there, they'll fucking probably shoot me. You know what I mean? And then I'll be on the news. Wild Puerto Rican guy rolls up to the school on a lockdown, gets shot at 5. You know what I'm saying? But we're not talking about that. Like, that wasn't on the news. What I'm trying to say is that we have way more important shit than worrying about ICE agents and immigrant niggas, bro. That's all I'm saying. I don't give a fuck about Venezuelan niggas.
I agree.
I don't give a fuck about Mexican niggas. I don't give a fuck about any of these niggas that don't belong. If they work, fine. If they could get away with it for 10 years, nigga, guess who's not telling? Me. I don't care. But as soon as that shit shifts to you fucking with my kids or my kids' school, I can't even send my kids to school because my kids on a lockdown. I had to go pick the nigga up because they wouldn't even let him drive home because they're searching everybody's cars with bomb dogs. This shit was crazy. They had a whole bomb squad out there looking for a bomb. Exactly. But we're not talking about that. And this is the problem I have with everything, bro. Like, you expect me to give a fuck about the news and about the dumb shit we cater to while my kid can't even enjoy a day in school without having to worry about a bomb threat, a school shooting, somebody driving a fucking car through the parking lot and killing everybody. Like, bro, and you expect me to give a fuck about ICE agents killing some whacked out white bitch in the street? Bro, I'm sorry. You don't care about my kid. I don't care about that fucking lady. All these immigrants, bro. I really don't. I'm sorry. It sounds crazy, but we live in a time where it's like, yo, if it ain't you, it's gonna be me, nigga. And it ain't gonna be me, so it's gonna be you. And that's the United States that we live in, and that's why I don't care for it. I mean, that's just me talking as a dad and going through this daily, every day. And to all the parents who deal with the shit that I deal with, who get anxiety, bro, I kid you not, sometimes I drop my kid off and I look at him because I don't know if that's going to be the last time I'm going to see him. That's a fucked up thought.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. And I don't like thinking like that, but I have to think like that because I don't know what's going to happen in an 8-hour school day. These bitch ass niggas got guns everywhere. And most of the time, and I hate to say it, it's some crazy ass white boy or some fucking kid on medicine. Dude, all the time on medicine, gets a gun from their dad because, our Second Amendment is more important than our kids. Gets the gun from dad legally because he's allowed to have a gun and goes and shoots up a school, dog. Why are we not talking about that? That shit gets swept under the rug every time, dog. Every fucking time. And I'm over the shit, dog. I'm over the shit.
Yeah, I feel
it's
bro.
terrible.
That's real
terrible. But, and then you want me to sit here and worry about some shit I don't give a fuck about. All these niggas could fucking eat a dick, bro. I don't care. I don't care, bro. I really don't care. And to the next immigrant nigga that tries to steal something on my car, go ahead, because I will shoot you right there in the driveway and drive over you and go work and drop off a dog. But I don't give a fuck, bro. I'm on that type of time where I'm like, yo, nigga, it's gonna be you because it's not gonna be me, bro. I would not be a victim, bro. I won't complain about it, but I won't be a victim either. Absolutely not, dog. But yeah, that's my stitch on that shit, dog. Sorry for that long ass rant, but I'll be over this shit. Over.
Nah, I feel you, man.
About any of that shit.
You had a good point about that. The kids, and I know not talking about the kids and solving that problem.
Yeah, we got way more problems to be worried about. We worried about ICE and nigga, who give a fuck, bro? We don't got time for that shit, man.
Yeah.
There's kids in the hood starving. Why? You know what I mean? We can't even tell you why. But we're worried about Karens and Venezuelan niggas. Like, I don't give a fuck, man. They could have kidnapped his whole family and took him to Brooklyn and put him in a penthouse, and I wouldn't care, dog. Like, I don't care. That shit could have been United States of Venezuela, and we all get cheap plane tickets to go out there now. I don't give a fuck, nigga. But you want to talk about politics? Fuck that bullshit, bro. Ain't nothing gonna change but the weather.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was it, man. Rant over, kid. All right. Good talk. Good talk.
Yeah, that was good. That was actually a good one. That was a good one.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
All right, kid. I guess we are ghosts. We are out of here.
Yeah.
And we're gonna wrap up this episode. I'm your boy Ninja.
And this is XP Early Bird.
And we are out of here.
Peace.
Don't forget to go vote. Oh shit.